Good evening, Cebu. Good evening, Philippines. I'm Mike Lopez, and you're watching Open Mic. Last week we had Luli Arroyo, and I think before I introduce our very special and very gay guest, I'd like to say something about our last episode because we were supposed to talk about. I promised to talk about the BPO sector with Luli Arroyo before we paused for a break. No? But we ran out of time, so we weren't able to talk about the BPO sector. So if we were able to finish, I would have said that the BPO sector, it started during the time of President Arroyo, and it was a subsector underneath the ICT, a bigger ICT or Information Communication Technology umbrella. And there were less than 5,000 workers in the BPO industry or sub-industry at that time. And the GMA instituted an incentive package for the BPO sector, investments, so that investments made in the BPO industry, to spur investments made in the BPO industry. So at the end of her term in 2010, the BPO subsector grew from less than 5,000 workers to 500,000 workers. So that's 1,000% growth. No? From 2010 to 2015, under President Aquino, it's only nearly 1 million. So the difference is from 2010 to 2015, that's only nearly 100% growth. But from the beginning of the subsector in 2000 to 2002 to the end of GMA's term, it was 1,000% growth. So that was something that we failed to cover because we ran out of time. So now it's time to introduce our guest. We are friends. Our families have been friends for 3 generations. His grandfather was friends with my grandfather, and also his grandfather's brother, because his grandfather, Mang Imon Suarez, is one of the Suarez brothers.
Yeah.
The famed Suarez brothers, was giving us the rings, the college rings, and other metal arts. And of course, my mom and your mom are friends. But this is, for me, his Nike, San Pedro.
Hi.
But
hello.
he has metamorphosed into Neil Felipp. Anong drama? What's the drama with Neil
My
Felipp?
dad was a genius behind the second name. The Felipp is a combination of both my paternal and maternal grandparents.
Oh,
So
Philemon.
Yeah, Philemon and Felix.
Ah.
And then Lee is for Liliana. The Ip is for Epitasha. So that's the reason why I use Neil Felipp as a homage to them.
Oh, so it's a concoction.
Yes.
But then you included a stress so that it sounds French.
Oh.
Philippe.
Well, people actually think it's French, and people think it's...
No, I never thought it was French. I just
Oh,
learned it's Philippe.
but in a way, I wanted to give it as a homage because my paternal grandparents were very creative. They were very creative.
Yeah.
And then my maternal grandparents is especially my Tata Imon. He was very business savvy. So I'm very grateful in a way that I have both of these worlds and understand both of them in a way that I can apply it into my business.
Well, Neil here has a line of what do you call it?
So
You're an artist, first and foremost.
Well, I think I would say I'm more of a designer.
You're a designer.
A designer. There's a difference between an artist and a designer. A designer is like usually designed for the people, and you want them to use the items. So while the artist is mostly you create something for yourself. Right?
This is my education, ladies and gentlemen.
Info 101.
So you are a designer.
Yes, I am a designer.
And you design?
I design high fashion accessories, specifically minaudiers, which are bejeweled evening bags.
Minaudiers.
Yeah, minaudiers.
That's not a very common word.
Yeah, it's a lot of people like, what is that? Is it a kind of a food or something? Or
So where is it from?
The minaudiers is actually it's from the French word of bejeweled evening bag. So bejeweled evening bag. Fashion itself started from France. So we do follow that. Like example, like haute couture and RTW. So we follow their standards.
How long have you been designing?
I've been designing for 5 years.
5 years, and a lot of celebrities use your designs.
Yeah, it's really exciting how the brand is slowly evolving itself, and then the celebrities are starting. They love the minaudiers. I'm very grateful that they're using it, and it's showcasing more about our Cebuano artisans.
we'll talk about your designs later, but I'm very curious because your grandfather, Mang Imon, your Tata Imon, one of my late grandfather's best friends, I know he's very religious.
Yeah.
And he seems to be a very serious guy. And you are, you are not very serious. You're a serious designer, but as a person, well, for lack of a better term, you are so gay.
I'll have to I'll be very frank. It was not easy.
It was not easy.
Well, it wasn't easy.
But it seems. I mean, it seems to me, ever since I could remember, you've always been like out.
I didn't know what was gay. I really didn't know it.
I knew I was gay. It was you.
No, but I mean, I didn't know what the term gay was until I actually had my first kiss, or maybe
First kiss with whom?
No, well, I kissed a girl first.
Ah, with a girl.
And
you didn't like it.
I didn't like it, so. Oh my god! I swear, I didn't get it. Like, why all the boys were going crazy over the girl? Like, oh my god.
Why did you kiss this girl?
We were in a club, and then I don't know where she was from. It was a common friend, and then I think it was my birthday. It was voodoo.
How old were you?
I think I was like 13.
That's kind of late, huh?
Yeah, hello. I was like, I'm a geek when I was growing up. I was playing with PlayStation, computer games, and everything.
But I always knew you were gay.
Yeah, but well, I didn't know what I was. I just knew I wanted to be a mermaid. Anyway.
Well, I did too. Still do.
So like we were dancing, and all of a sudden, like I think so, like, and then dancing, and all of a sudden she kissed me, and I was like, and I kissed her back, and I was like,
was it French?
Yeah, the tongue and everything, but
ew.
Yeah, like, but it wasn't okay.
Okay, who's this girl?
I'm really sorry, but I got her. I don't know her.
Because you were drunk.
No, I wasn't drunk. She was out of town.
Okay.
And she was visiting.
She was visiting,
and she was a friend of a friend, and she was there, and then we danced and everything. And I think.
But she served her purpose because if not for this girl, you wouldn't have figured out what everyone else knew from the very start, that you were gay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you found out when you were 13 by accident because you kissed this girl that you didn't like girls.
Yes.
And so you knew that you wanted to be gay. What?
I couldn't really say that I didn't want to be, I wanted to be gay. I think so. It took me a while to learn to accept myself.
Oh, really?
Because I had tried to,
So were you straight acting then?
Yeah, I tried to.
I couldn't imagine. Okay.
Yeah, I know, those are dark times. Those are very dark times. But it was a huge lie for my case and everything. I was really doing it just for my parents.
Okay.
And then it was really funny how I got out.
How?
By my Chinese teacher in high school. She was, I'm really sorry to say it, but she was you can bleep me or whatever.
She could go. She's
like a total I swear. She was like a I remember that. I was with my mom. We were getting report card.
Okay.
Report card day, and then all of a sudden, we were going to my classroom, and all of a sudden, this horrible Chinese. I think so. You all know her. She's like a certain animal in the Arctic.
Okay.
I won't.
Okay, don't name. Okay.
I won't expound, but basically, she's like a.
Okay.
A bird.
So you got your report card.
Yeah.
And then.
No, I did not get my report card, and all of a sudden, she comes out, and by the way, she goes to my mom. By the way, do you know that your son is gay?
How old were you then?
I was 14.
Okay, so just a year after you found out.
Yeah, I was 14, and all of a sudden, for me,
And you were beside your mom?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god. I wanted to be the one. I really, it's my right. And she had no right. After that, I ruined. I don't want to sound like an awful person, but I wasn't. I was very mean to that teacher for 3 years.
Let's make a sidebar, though. I mean, I think all teachers out there, this is a lesson learned. Don't out your students. Let them, have the chance to come out on their own terms.
It's something very
especially for the priests, Catholic schools.
Yeah, I swear, she should have not She should have not.
Okay.
It was,
so was there a confrontation?
oh my God, I swear after that, my mom did not care about my grades. We had to go with a guidance counselor. She was considering to bring me to
An exorcist? What?
a psychiatrist. Like I swear, like my mom and I, we did not talk for years.
Years?
We would always battle it out.
I
Like,
didn't even know that Tita Lulu was, that she was affected by it.
like of course, like because first of all, I'm the only son in the family. I'm the last one to carry the family name. So it's kind of hard for her, and she grew up in a very conservative family, and like especially with that name, so it's understandable where she's coming from.
I know how it feels to be the one carrying the name because it's the same with me. My grandfather said, "Hey, you're the only one who's bringing Lopez." I was so happy when my brother was born.
I swear, this is the reason why I always wanted my mom. Like, Mom, could you please have sons and sons? No, they're all girls.
Okay.
And apparently, we're all born like spiritually all girls too. So.
Okay, and then.
And then.
So for years you didn't speak. So when did she come to terms with it?
My grandfather. It was very interesting because my grandfather, my Tata Imon.
Yes.
My mom was the one who told me the story that Tata Imon said to my mom that you have to learn to accept him because that's how he is, and he hasn't disgraced or dishonored us. He comes with terms respectfully, and he makes decisions honorably. So you should.
How
learn.
nice of
So
her.
like that for me, from then on, like my mom we slowly got along.
Was it a problem with your dad, or it was just with
I
your
think
mom?
so with my dad, it wasn't that much of a problem because in his side, they say I'm the 14th in the line. Who's gay?
Gay. Also, it's in your genes.
Yeah, I think basically it's like I have
Skinny jeans.
how I wish. And then so I do have relatives who are also gay as well in my dad's side. So I think so for my dad, it's totally fine for him.
The same
But
with
my
us.
mom, like I remember my dad approached me one time. I can't remember what age was I, but he asked me, what are you gay? And I said, Dad, I'm not sure, I don't know, but I'll get back to you. Right?
Get back to you.
I'll get back to you. That was the only thing I could think of. And that for me was really nice of him. It was.
You never played with dolls when you were a kid?
Actually, I did. I stole some of my sister's
Barbies.
Barbie dolls, and like because I didn't like how they styled them.
and then. So you finally became okay with your mom. How was the reunion? How was the patching up?
It took a while. It took a while. Most of my college years, it took most of that. But now we're really the closest of friends.
Yeah,
like
I can see.
I can't like.
You can be completely like this.
Huh?
You can be like this.
Yeah,
beside
exactly.
Your mom.
I tease my mom almost every morning. Like my mom.
Gay sons are a blessing.
Oh my God! And
They take care of their moms.
Oh, actually, my grandfather was the one who told my mom, Lulu, like I'll just paraphrase because I suck in Tagalog. Your son, it will be the one to take care of you. So I was like, Mom, like I swear, your life will be very flamboyant with me.
Gay sons are a blessing, but we have to pause for this short break. Open mic. We'll be right back with Neil, Felipp. We're back here in Open Mic with Neil, Felipp. So we had an audience interruption during the break. David, the gay Filipino-Chinese rapper who is in the audience, he said something. You have information on who this mystery girl that Neil kissed. That he made out with, yeah. Yes, they know who it is. Who is it? It's the mermaid on top of your bag.
Correction, I am the mermaid on the bag.
No one's gonna buy.
Oh my God!
No, you're the hag. No, wait, but you remember.
Yeah, I remembered her, and because it's my class. No, he's not my classmate, but it was my schoolmate, and it was his friend. And then the next day, after they kissed, she was so proud.
You kissed.
Like we kissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like saying to him, like, oh my God, I kissed this hot guy and everything. And I'm like,
You're not hot.
I'm like, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, okay. And and then he told her, I'm like, by the way, that guy is gay. And her face is like, and I'm so sorry. But
Is this girl like white or something?
it was dark.
So she's Filipino?
Yeah, but she's Filipina.
Completely clueless. No?
She's Filipina. She's a little lower than me. I remember she had good boobs. It was very nice.
Ew, Nike.
Yeah. hey, if you're blessed with it, like, you know, I'll see.
Okay, let's not talk about other women's boobs, no?
Anyway.
So wait, before the break, we talked about your grandfather helping with your mom, no?
Yeah.
And so now you can be like this around your grandfather.
Of course, I still have to be a little, not totally, like, you know, I still have to show a little bit of respect for him because.
Do you talk about guys?
No, like, you know, like, that's. I'm very grateful for the fact that they accept me for who I am, but I don't want to put
abuse it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to abuse them on that, and I don't want to put them in an uncomfortable place.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of weird. Like,
how old are you now?
I'm 26.
26.
I'm 26.
It's 2 decades and a half, a little over 2 decades and a half. Well, 2 decades and a half, no?
Yeah.
But how have you had a boyfriend?
Yes, I had a boyfriend.
For how long? So you're not seeing anyone now?
Kind of on and off.
Ooh.
Like I'm. It's kind of. I don't know. Like I don't know. I like.
Don't cry.
like the boyfriend, like the guy I'm seeing. I don't know. Like it's not really a super priority.
Okay.
For me, like I feel like if it will happen, it will happen. If it's not, it'll not. Like whatever.
But how many serious relationships have you had?
I'd had only one.
For how long did it last?
It lasted for at least a year.
Okay, long enough. Who broke up with whom?
He got shot.
What? He died?
Yeah. It was a long distance relationship. Actually, we met here in Cebu. So
this is a foreigner.
He's a foreigner. He's from Canada. He got
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah. So he got accidentally shot.
Accidentally shot. Oh my god.
Between a crossfire.
That's so sad.
So, but I'm
Were you devastated?
Yeah. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep well.
For how long? For a day?
Not for a day. Like maybe about almost 6 months.
Wow. I mean, does love life inspire you with your designs?
Yeah, actually, if you think yes, it does actually. Like one of my bags, which is called Medusa and Midas.
Let's check it out.
This one.
This one, yeah.
This one, the Medusa and Midas. This is actually my winning piece for the Look of Style Awards, where they sent me to the United Kingdom for a scholarship for the understanding how to make my brand globally. So it revolves in a surreal love story of where Medusa and Midas meets and falls in love.
Okay, so it explains the snakes and the gold.
Yeah, both cursed as they were. But they decided to do the deadly embrace. As Medusa turns to gold while Midas turns to stone, their lips are forever in a kiss.
Oh,
right?
Drama. So that was inspired by your relationship?
Yeah, yes.
Because it was cursed.
Yeah, like I felt like it was something like a star-crossed.
And you were Medusa and he was Midas.
Well, in fairness, Medusa was pretty in the beginning, so...
In the beginning?
But
he was a Gorgon.
Yeah, but skin around. But their love will last forever.
I love this. Medusa and Midas.
Yeah, all of
and
bags.
It's the bag is Mactan stone.
Yeah, Mactan stone, fossilized stone. This one is
the
Siren Menadier, which is actually like the Menadier that everybody knows me for.
Yes.
It's a homage of Cebu. How I love the sea, and basically I grew up really.
I really love the blue.
Thank you. It's capis.
Yeah.
I manipulated resin in a way that the capis would look like the ocean.
It really looks like the deep blue sea.
Exactly.
Between the devil and the deep blue sea. And then, so the mermaid, of course, is inspired by our favorite mythical creature.
Of course, but I grew up watching Little Mermaid by Disney. So
look at this stuff.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection is complete?
Wouldn't you think I'm a girl?
A girl who has everything.
Okay, let's check another design. Huh? What is this?
Miss Simeon.
Okay, what is it with the monkeys?
It's actually, I was just playing with toys. It was
You have toy monkeys?
The monkey in the barrel.
Okay.
The monkey in the barrel, and I was like thinking, like at first I was like what would happen if I can make it into brass, like small tiny monkeys, and just decided to wreak havoc on the bag. So it's just something very quirky, something very playful.
It is very quirky.
Yeah, and a lot of people they're like the first thing like, oh, like it's just a brass work, and all of a sudden they look closer. Oh my God, those are monkeys. So it's just like monkeys that just want.
They look like some people I know.
Oh, you never
I'm just kidding. People are gonna bash me on my.
But we will love you for it.
Okay, and then what is this made of? The body?
It's made out of an ash burl veneer wood, and the monkeys are made out of brass.
You know, you're blessed because your family is really into metal arts.
Yeah, like I'm really thankful for that. I did work for them I did work for the family for a while, but I decided to create my own design studio, and I'm very thankful and grateful in a way that that they're now I have new partners in the studio, so it's expanding further.
Away from the family.
Yes, I've.
You're independent.
I'm independent.
But do you have your stuff made? I mean, do you have help? Like, do you outsource to your family business?
We do we do some with them.
Yeah.
And then we do work with a few other with some reliable manufacturers. We prefer we like with my partners as much as possible. We want to work with people who understand quality. We want to grow together.
You know, I'm sure it's fun because I remember I tapped your family business, Ital Karat,
Yes.
when I designed that small, small sculpture. Yeah, it was a special sculpture giveaway for my niece's, my niece Arabella's christening.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun designing it, and it's a small sculpture. So I think I enjoyed it. It was just one thing. I'm sure it's more fun for someone like you designing different stuff.
Yeah, but at times it's also very very challenging as well, because you always have to see like
the costs.
Like not like, of course, like there's always the cost. There's also the manufacturing, but of course it's like you're also.
What's the most difficult aspect of your business?
Creating.
Is it the design? Is it the marketing? Is it the distribution?
Being relevant.
Okay.
That's it. If you stop being relevant, people will just stop buying.
But you have a very unique look.
Yeah.
That even if I see it and I don't see your name or your logo, I know it's yours. How did you develop this look?
It took a while. It took a while for me to understand myself, the brand itself, because I started by myself. I started as a solo designer, and that's when partners came in. I tried to understand what did I want to say, what did I want to show to women. So basically, I wanted in a way that women, when they wear my bag, they're empowered. Mm-hmm. Like even the example, like the Medusa and Midas, the one that was inspired by my star-crossed love story. Yeah. That even when all hope is lost, there's still something that you can find.
Beauty.
Yeah, exactly. It can be beauty, whether it be outside or it be inside.
There's beauty in tragedy.
Exactly. So that's the thing.
But do you have anything for boys? Because I know you love boys, so why do you have to make stuff for women?
Maybe with the right guy, but actually I'm already currently in development for a men's line, because there's a lot of
like bags also.
Not bags, actually specialized accessories, which are like cufflinks, lapels.
And then you said you wanted to collaborate with me on.
Yeah, I've just been waiting for you, Mr. Mike.
I've been very busy, but at some point let's sit down and talk about a project.
Definitely.
But this one, this is very Game of Thrones. What is it?
No,
it's more Chinese. What is it?
This was inspired by the Asian
it's Asian.
Asian literature of the Susie Wong. Mm-hmm. So in Susie Wong was known in Asian literature as the hooker with the golden heart.
The hooker.
Yeah, the hooker with the golden heart. It was really. She was a very interesting character. She was a very interesting character in a way that, like she is literally a hooker and everything. But the thing about her, like, despite all of that, she learned how to love, and she loved like a dragon, fierce and strong.
And fire breathing.
Well, who knows? Fire breathing something else.
That must be an STD. It's fire breathing, but gives you burns. So this, when did you design this?
This one, I designed this about 2 years ago.
This is the most oriental of your...
Yeah, this is the most oriental. It's also one of the best selling, actually.
I thought naman this was inspired by Mulan, another Disney...
It could be. Like,
strong woman.
Yeah, like this is the fun part about it. It's like basically it's all up to you how you perceive it. Each one could be Mushu.
Yeah, what's the name?
Mushu.
Mushu, yeah, that's right.
Dragon.
So, which is your favorite of the four that we're showing?
Of course, the siren. The siren for me is really my favorite. It's the one that I started with.
This is the first.
This is the first one.
You've sold a lot. Do you sell abroad?
We do sell in New York, and then we're slowly opening to the Middle East.
How does your distribution work?
So they purchase the bags through wholesale.
Okay.
They purchase the bag through the wholesale.
Who's your retailer in New York?
In New York, we have Adorn USA. Mm-hmm. So she's there. I've been with her for almost 2 years now.
Okay. You've had shows there?
Yeah, she represents me in New York City.
But you should have like a
Like over time, in the right time. In the right time. So I'm really excited for what's to come in next year.
I'm very proud of my friends. No? I mean, a lot of my friends, childhood friends,
Yeah.
are very creative, very talented designers. Vito Salma is also a childhood friend of mine. Her mom, Tita Evelyn, and my mom were classmates from prep
didn't
until
know
high
that.
school. Yeah. So and then there's you. Cebu is really a breeding ground of talent. No? It's a hotbed for creativity. So you think being Cebuano? I mean,
I think so.
we are. Well, we're both Tagalogs, but we grew up. I have Cebuano blood, like a quarter. But do you consider yourself Cebuano? Because you've lived most of your life, if practically all your life
I
here.
like to say that I'm Tagalog by blood, but I'm Cebuano by heart. All right,
Beauty queen,
beauty
candidate
queen,
number
yeah.
5.
Yes, I'm ready to take the crown.
So you're Cebuano
By heart.
by heart and by choice.
Yeah.
And you think your being Cebuano has a lot to do with your creativity?
Yes, I think so because the accessibility, like example, the beach. I grew up going to the beach. I grew up going to the beach. I grew up going to the mountains.
Pretending to be a mermaid in
Yes,
the beach.
of course. I swear. Like I would imagine.
Did
going
you also
Yes,
when you were a kid, did you also wrap your
Of
feet
course. I bet you did also.
with a blanket and the safety pins?
Yes. I remember that. I think so. My back.
Even Boy Abunda used to do that.
I really don't know why there seems this relation between us gay guys with mermaids. I really don't know why, but I remember this is one time that I was singing Little Mermaid in the stairs of my family's apartment, and everybody knew from then on that like you're gonna come out gay, and I didn't even know.
You didn't like Jezebel?
Ew.
But she's a mermaid.
Yeah, she is a mermaid, but I think so. The nice thing about Ariel was the simplicity of who she was.
But she had all those stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's pretty much of a hoarder. But
Anyway, we have to pause again for another break. We'll be back here at Open Mic. We're back here at Open Mic talking about gay stuff. Neo's creations. And your creations have been used by some of our biggest names in show business. No?
yeah, I'm really thankful because there's this one time that I met up with Liz Oy. She was here.
Who was the first celebrity that used your creation?
It was Maha Salvador.
Maha Salvador.
Maha Salvador with Rex Atienza. Unfortunately,
It's not here.
it's not here.
But what did she use?
She used the Dark Siren. So there's one bag that I've never recreated again. It's a dark version of the
The
siren.
mermaid, yeah.
And it was very well done because she won Best Dress on that night,
Wow.
wearing a kari.
What event was this?
The Star Magic Ball.
Okay.
I think it was 2 years ago, and she was wearing Carrie Santiago black lace cut out. Gorgeous. It was very well done. It was a mermaid cut.
Oh, so
she
she was really the Black Siren.
yeah, she was literally the Black Siren. It was really perfect. And
How did you feel the first time a major celebrity used your bag?
I felt so giddy, and I felt so giddy, and
How did you get to I mean,
through Rex Atienza, her stylist.
but you never met her.
I have no.
Oh.
I haven't met any of these celebrities.
Okay.
I meet their stylists.
So there was Maha, that was the first. And this one is Bea Alonzo, and she's using a
Simeon.
The
Simeon in
but
white.
it's white.
It's in white. So this was in the recent Star Magic Ball. I was.
Did she also win Best Dress?
Yeah, she won Best
Wow,
Dress.
so you're like a lucky charm.
I'm just very thankful in a way that they see that I also in a way I would want to acknowledge the stylist.
This is
themselves.
recent.
Yeah, this is recent.
Ah.
This is just a few months ago. So it's also up to the stylist because they have to plan out everything. From
Who's Bea's stylist?
Alice Oy.
And then
Also,
what is this?
It's a coupling.
Any guy, any male celebrity?
Not yet. I can't.
It's a nice coupling.
Yeah, it's a customized coupling that I made for.
But this is a gay monkey, no?
No, it's a.
Well, because there's a fan.
No. The guy actually.
Sorry.
The guy actually, his family is one of the oldest fan making makers in the Philippines.
Okay.
It is Casa Mercedes. So of course he wanted to give a little bit
Spanish fans?
of Spanish fans, so Casa Mercedes. So he commissioned me to make a customized cufflink for him.
Oh.
Right. So that's basically his silhouette, right, hiding from the fan.
The monkey.
No, the monkey.
It's not a monkey.
It's not a monkey.
It's a person.
It's an actual person. Oh my god.
Okay. I thought it's a monkey because well, you have monkey designs.
No.
So how many cufflinks do you have?
As of now, we just do custom orders. But
Is it expensive to have something customized?
No, Actually, it depends on how. It depends how customized you want.
Do you work with semi-precious stones? No?
Yes, I do work with semi-precious stones, but I prefer that I would rather prefer to work with what you have. For example, there were some people, I can't say who they are, but they gave me like a few diamonds. And then I created this, and I asked them like, how do you want your cup to look like? So, and then from then I create a story and something that's very personal for them.
What about that? A few weeks ago, we had Maritas Allen. She's the queen of feng shui. And then she, she started this new venture called Friga.
Oh, really?
And she's incorporated the principles of feng shui and luck and prosperity, well, according to your horoscope sign, into fashion. So maybe you should,
like I think so with our brand, when we develop, especially with me, what I create, I want it to be something personal, something that you would love, something that you would want to pass it on to generation to generation.
Like an heirloom.
Exactly. This is because we did like a little mini survey with our buyer, with our clientele, and we wanted to know what do you think about the bag and why do you buy the bag, and they said it's something that we would look forward to pass on to our daughters.
But the cufflinks, for example, they're very they're custom made, and they're very specialized, personalized even. Do these people who order, do they get to keep the mold?
Of course. That is
like when I ordered from Ital Karat for my niece.
Yes, of course, that's yours. Like it's a part of the protocol that's your property, and I would want it to be really yours. Like I did one for it was really interesting because I did one for the kid's son. Martin, I did the whole giveaways. So all of the bridesmaid got custom made minadiers.
Okay,
The principal sponsors got swords.
Okay.
And then shields. These are life-size swords.
By you, no?
No, like it's a partnership with me and with the family business.
Okay.
So
wow.
Swords.
Because
crowns.
it was I think Game of Thrones inspired.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. I think so. It was more of a production than an actual wedding, but it was really gorgeous.
And then.
So it was something like that. I always look forward to create something that lets you.
Yeah, I actually prefer giving gifts that are personalized.
Exactly. It creates such a difference.
Custom made is classy.
Yeah, exactly.
This one, who is this?
This is Ellen Adarna.
Oh, Ellen from Cebu.
Yes, from Cebu. She is holding
the Midas.
Medusan Midas in cracked Cavite shell.
So you also mix and match.
Yes, like we want to as much as possible we source.
What shell?
Kabibe shell.
Kabibe like a duck?
No.
What is kabibe?
It's a locally sourced shell here.
Okay, because kabibe in Tagalog is a duck, no?
I don't know. Actually, like it's another species of a white shell.
Okay.
And it has more of a white tone.
It's nice. Does it have texture or does it only appear to have texture?
It appears to have texture.
But on the surface, it's
very
smooth.
It's very smooth.
Where did you wear this to?
It's in the Star Magic Balls. Also, I was really amazed because like there were 3 celebrities at
the same time.
At the same time, but they all wore different minadiers.
As a designer, you think you'd be interested to design? To design clothes, like gowns,
like
that could have like one of those details.
Actually, in the beginning, I really thought I was going to go to clothes.
Okay.
I really thought I would design clothes because my paternal grandmother, did wedding gowns.
Your paternal grandmother? Oh.
Yeah, but of course I was
San Pedro side.
The San Pedro side. She was apparently known to be a dressmaker, and then it was just so sad that if the timing was right, I would have gotten that.
I would say would have, because it's not too late. You could still venture into...
I could still venture to it, but...
you want to concentrate on this?
I would want to create... First, I would want to solidify the brand that way and create it into a lifestyle brand.
Okay, and diversify later on.
Yes. Like that's the ultimate goal. Like I want it to be more than just an accessory. I want it to be basically a lifestyle.
What is this?
I was commissioned to create a customized fan.
Oh, this is a fan.
This is actually a customized fan card.
Okay.
So it created a concept. The client wanted in a way that she loves skulls. She loves skulls, and basically she wanted me to work something with the skulls. But I wanted.
You don't love skulls personally.
I love skulls, but not in a morbid way, but in a very interesting way that they have a lot of things to say.
Okay.
Like how the person grew up, or like the history behind that. So that's why I did start making skulls. But this one, in a way, this is actually inspired by hair.
It's
skulls from the hair from the skull.
Right,
so basically, as if the hair is being flown away.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you call this? No, it's just.
No, it's just a customized one.
Because it's for someone.
Yeah.
And this one.
This is Julia Barreto.
Julia Barreto.
Yeah, Julia Barreto.
She's the niece of Gretchen.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I don't follow. So she's wearing the royal siren. It's the siren in white.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. And this was also at the Star Magic Ball?
It was all in the Star Magic Ball. I was really surprised. Like the only thing that they told me that there was only going to be one celebrity who's going to use it, and all of a sudden, apparently all the bags matched the outfit.
Yeah.
So I was able. There were 3 celebrities who used the bag.
You're being sold in Manila where?
Yes, I'm being sold in Manila in Cura 5 in Rockwell.
In Rockwell. Here in Cebu?
In Holy Cow. Holy Cow is a new showroom in Crossroads.
But can people, contact you directly?
Yeah, definitely. They can definitely contact me.
How?
They can contact me through my email, info.studiofelipp@gmail.com, and you can follow me in Instagram, Neil Felipp.
You have your designs there.
Yeah.
And they can contact you.
Of course.
These are cufflinks also.
Yeah, these are cufflinks.
They're nice.
This is a customized cufflink that I did with enameling.
Okay.
He wanted in a way, because it's actually a sketch of his son kind of made that sketch. So he wanted
It's very
to
nice.
convert it
It's like a Jewish, what do you call this? Star of David.
Star of David.
But
with color in it. It's a turquoise.
and it has all these lines.
Yes.
She's also, but it's nice. It looks like something that could be a business logo.
Exactly. Well, the son designed it, and then he wanted something personal for him when he wears his suits, especially because he loved his son. He's very proud of his son, so he had me commissioned to make this cufflinks.
I really like this one in particular.
Maybe we could.
So
this was a great start for our collaboration.
cufflinks. I don't really wear cufflinks that often, but well, moving forward. You started with the bags,
yes.
And then you have accessories like cufflinks. What are your plans in the next year?
We're really excited because we're working on a new collaboration with Moy Studio. They're a local manufacturer here that specializes in nylon elastic and bone ivory.
Nylon elastic. What is that?
Nylon elastic. It's a very strong rubber string.
Okay.
And then the bone ivory, that is really amazing because their bone ivory is actually from leftover pochero.
Okay, at least it's not from elephant trunk.
No, of course
it's not ivory.
Like basically,
it's bone ivory.
Bone ivory, but it's really exciting because I'll be combining my brass work with their components. It's really exciting. I'm gonna launch it with this coming December for the Cura 5 Trunk Show.
It's gonna be what?
It's going to be a mixture of fashion accessories. Fashion accessories.
Bracelets.
Earrings, necklaces, pendants. It's going to be maybe 12 to 16 pieces.
And it will still have your signature quirky.
Yeah, of course.
Quirkiness.
And especially with Moy, it's really wonderful working with them.
So, what people should look forward to is this trunk show.
Yes, this trunk show is going to be
inviting.
It's going to be in Makati. It's going to be in the Rockwell, the Kirov showroom in Rockwell this coming December 11th to the 13th.
So it runs for 3 days?
For 3 days, I will be with other notable designers from Cebu. It will be Reyes Cario and Mia Arsenas, and then other designers from Manila.
Are you bringing it to Cebu? Because it would be interesting to see this bone ivory.
Of course, definitely.
But not toward the end of the year.
I could actually, depending.
Right in time for Christmas.
Exactly. It's we're really excited for it. I'm really excited of how it's gonna come out.
Well, I am too.
Yes, and I'm excited to work with you also.
Yes, soon. Maybe in the first quarter of next year, right in time for the summer.
Maybe it could be inspired by our ex-boyfriend.
I'm just blushing. No. Because, don't say ex-boyfriends, future.
Future boyfriends.
Because the ex might think I'm still not over him.
Well, if you think about it, Taylor Swift and Adele got so rich from their exes.
I don't want to exploit. Because he's also a gay Chinese Filipino, but he's not a rapper.
So you were also getting to know more about Mr. Mike.
Anyway, unfortunately, our time is up. So, Neil, Nike,
Yeah.
from a very sportsy brand name. I call him Nike. Neil Felipp. I wish you all the best on your endeavors, and
Thank you.
I wish you an explosion of creativity in the year to come.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure, and it's been fun. Everyone here, the cameraman, everyone, the crew, they loved you. I think you're the most kitty of all our guests. Everyone here has been very serious.
Goodness gracious,
So-
but I am serious.
You're the gayest guest we've had thus far.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you also. This has been Mike Lopez, and it was another episode of Open Mic. Until next week, good night and Godspeed.